Hello again, it's Steve from the UK's Dad How Do I channel, and what I'll be covering in this video is how to make one of these out of some pallets of wood. The reason why I'm doing that is my Scottish mum is coming over to visit me from Australia, so I want something to surprise her with. And how do we make that? Well, let me show you. I'm just using two pallets here, a blue one that I found and another one with some nice wood, hoping to use the nice wood for the cross and the blue bits of wood for the background of the flag. I'm just using a hammer and a crowbar just to remove these pieces of wood from the pallet. And now with all the pieces of wood removed from the pallet, I put them into a rectangle and use some old bits of wood just to screw onto the back to hold it all together. Now what I want is a perfect rectangle, so I'm just measuring. I've got a metre length and therefore I want 3/4 of that as my width. But I also need a straight edge, so I'm just using my set square to get a straight line. Use my daughter's weight there and I'll cut my straight line for one end of the flag, and then I can measure my 75 centimetres to be 3/4 of the length, and using the bit of wood give me a straight line, and my daughter's weight again just to give me another straight top part of the flag. And now I'm just measuring the centre cross part of the flag where I'm going to be joining the 4 nice pieces of wood. This was very tricky, measuring how I was going to join them all together. What I decided I would do was have a plus sign, which meant that each end would need 2 cuts. And I will use my jigsaw to make these cuts, but I had to be quite precise with measuring this because I didn't want big gaps in the middle. With everything now measured and pencil lines drawn, it's just a case of cutting using my jigsaw there. First piece going down, wondering how tight these joins are going to be, hoping that they are good and tight. Second one going in, looking good so far. Pressure starting to mount. How will the third one go in? Oh, now the pressure's on. Last one. Will it be tight? Fingers crossed. And the fourth one goes in, and yes, look at that. Happy days. So now I'm just screwing the cross to the flag to help me remove the excess length off the cross ends. And I'm just going to use the rectangular base of the flag as a guide with a handsaw to remove the excess wood, as you can see I'm doing here. And there we go. And now I'm just painting. This is the first coat of the pieces for the cross of the flag, just using a white external paint. I did 2 coats of this in the end. I didn't film the second coat. As you can see here, the painting is quite a simple job. But when it dried a little bit yellowy, so I put a second coat on just to make it really white. And now I'm just fixing the flag to my fence in my garden. I use a spirit level to check it's level, putting just 1 screw in the top, and once it's level, putting the second screw in the bottom. And there you have it. Hello, Mum. Welcome back to the UK.
Thank you, Stephen.
I've got a surprise for you.
Have you?
So if you just come with me,
Okay.
and I will show you, and then have a look. Something on the wall that I've made just for you. Okay?
Oh, that looks brilliant. Did you make it all by yourself?
Yep.
Oh, wow,
Just
you're
out of 2 pallets.
so talented, so talented. But, wait a minute. I've seen that before.
Have
did
you?
That to me yesterday.
Ah. Well, thank you for watching. I think my mum genuinely is impressed. Yeah?
Genuinely impressed. Yeah.
All right. And that's how you make a Scottish saltire out of 2 unwanted pallets. So
Yeah, into something really nice.
thanks, Mum.
Yeah,
I'll see you
done.
in the next video. Bye.